Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Sorry I haven't uploaded a video in a long time, but I'm coming back with another tutorial, and this time I'm going to show you guys how to make this bracelet. It's called the Mangrove Bracelet, and it looks like this. What I like about it is it can lay flat easily, and when you put it on, these I wouldn't really call them spikes, they're kind of like spikes. They stick up all around your wrist. So they stick up like this. And I had a hard time naming this bracelet. I really did. And then I thought of how these look right here. I don't see them like as this, I see them as this. And I see the roots of a tree, and maybe the orange part could be like water, so that's why I decided to name this the Mangrove Bracelet, because this reminds me of the long roots of a tree that sticks out of the water. Obviously you can come up with many different color combinations. I think I'm just going to keep it simple today with the opaques. I'm going to be using, let's see, I'm going to be using I'm not gonna make one that will go all around my wrist. This is just gonna be a demonstration video, so I'm gonna, I guess, go with pink and green, neon green. And you want to make these, I don't know what you would call them, the branches first. These really did remind me of like tree roots. They really did, especially that they're long, and yeah. And I didn't just want a name that was just called tree roots for, you know, a bracelet name. I wanted kind of more sophisticated than that. So I guess I'm going to be using the green for the tree roots and the pink for this part. You could say water. I wouldn't really say water, but yeah, this part here. And we're gonna use a technique that has been used multiple times. It's common by now in the looming community. But yeah, as you can see, you guys already know how to make this technique here. But I'm gonna take my band, stick my hook in, and I'm going to wrap it around 3 times on my hook. Okay, so after that, I want it to be a little more loose. So pull 2 bands through the 3 that cap band. Then you are going to attach 2 bands per side. So you want to make sure that your bands are in order here. None of them are loose. So we're gonna do the fishtail stitch, so 2 on each side. Oh my gosh, it's so blurry. Okay, so pull a band through the first 2 loops, pick up the outside band and then reattach. Pull a band through the first 2 loops, pick up the outside band and reattach. Do the same for the other side, so you want to push all of these bands to the other side of your hook. That is if you have a double-ended hook. And then now you want to grab 2 bands. Take your band, pull it through the first 2 loops, pick up the outside band, reattach the band. Take another band, pull it through the first 2 loops. Through the first 2 loops, pick up the outside band and reattach. Okay, now we're gonna just set this aside. Like that, be careful. we're gonna make more of those. Now you're gonna make these depending on how long you want it to be, how long until it covers your wrist. Okay, so to take your hook again, make a cap band, so and wrap it 3 times. Pull 2 bands through instead of 1. Pull those 2 bands through that cap band, then reattach. Then you're gonna arrange them. Outside bands stay on the outside and inside bands stay on the inside, if that makes sense. Okay, grab your 4 bands. Take your first band, pull it through the first 2 loops. Skip the first loop, pick up the outside loop, reattach. Take your second band for this side, pull it through the first 2 loops. Skip the first loop, pick up the outside loop. Like this. Transfer it to the other side. Take your band, pull it through the first 2 loops. Skip the first loop, pick up this outside loop, and then reattach. Grab your other band, pull it through the first 2, and then skip the first loop, sorry guys, and pick up the outside loop and reattach. Set this aside, carefully pull it off of your hook. And basically that's what you do for these things right here. That is very simple to do. So now I'm just going to do 2 more of these things off camera and I'll show you guys the next step. Okay guys, so the second part, so I'm done making all of my tree roots, and obviously these aren't enough to fit my wrist. Since I'm only demonstrating in this video, I've only made 4. So for this part here, how you would attach them by now, if you have been looming for a long time, you probably don't need my instructions on how to do this. You can probably figure it out all by yourself. But if there are any new loomers, which frankly I don't know if there are going to be any, if there are any new loomers, you probably already know how to do this. But anyways, you want to make a cap band, so just wrap it around twice. Take 1 band. Now you want to keep this close now. You want to pull it through the first 3 bands. So now we have that new green band. And you want to skip the green band, and you want to pick up the 2 outside ones, and then you reattach. So yeah, I kind of wanted like a tight fit for it because there's another obvious way to do this and the bands are kind of looser for that version. So now take your second band, fishtail band, and you want to pull it through the first 5 bands, and you want to skip the green band. And now from now on you're just going to do a fishtail from here. Pick up the first pink band on this side and then skip the middle 2, which is the cap band, and pick up the outside one and then reattach. So yeah, we're just gonna do a fishtail from here. So then pull it through the first 5 bands. So now you're gonna skip the green band, pick up the first pink band, ignore the middle 2, and pick up the outside, and reattach. Pull through the first 5 bands, including that green one. Ignore the green. Pick pick up the first pink, ignore the middle two, pick up the outside, and reattach. So I didn't want any gaps of branches in this bracelet, so we're not gonna be doing any. Sorry guys, if you guys have heard any, that wasn't me, that was my brother. So sorry for that disturbance. As you guys can see, there's no gap here. Like, see right there, there's no gap. I mean, there is, but what I mean is I didn't skip any bands. And I actually attached the green one on every single stitch of the fishtail. So now, if you know what I mean, pick up the pink band, pull it through the first 5, skip the green, pick up the first pink band, ignore the middle 2, pick up the outside band, and reattach. Now you're gonna take another band, pull it through the first 5, skip the green one, pick up the first pink, ignore the middle 2, pick up the outside pink, and then reattach. So guys, as you can see, this is very easy. Take another pink band, pull it through the first 5 bands, skip the first green band, pick up the first pink band, ignore the middle 2, pick up the outside pink, and then reattach. Take a pink band, pull it through the first. Now you want to pull it through everything now. And you want to ignore the green, pick up the first pink, ignore the middle 2, and pick out the outside pink and then reattach. That's literally what you guys are going to do. As you can see, one of these first things are forming now. Now you could alternate them, and what I mean by that is like 3 here. What I mean by that is, for example, have these tree roots here, and then have another one here, and then have another one here, then have another one here. The spaces, for example, you're not going to have one here, you're going to have one here, and here, like that. And then you'd have this, then you'd have another bunch of tree roots here, have this here, then in the space here, you're going to have another one. You could do that if you want to. And that's very easy. Again, if you are, you know, you're not a new loomer, you can probably figure that out. To attach one of these new tree roots, you would just have this on one end here, what you're working on, and then just slide this on. This new one on the other side has to be on the other side. You don't need to take this one off. So slide this through, make sure you pick up every loop. Let me just check here. Okay, I almost missed one. Oh, there. And slide it on over to the other side. Okay. And then, how many did I skip? I don't think I skipped. No, I did not skip, as you can see. I did not skip. There would have been a band there with no blue, but this has a blue, this has a blue, so it means I didn't skip. So now, once you have that, you just want to drop the green band here, but first you want to take a pink band, pull it through the first 5 bands. This time it's less confusing without that cap band situation, and then skip the green band, pick up the first pink band, skip the middle 2 pink, pick up the outside pink and reattach. Take another band, pull it through the first 5, including the green. Skip the green band, pick up the first pink band, skip the next 2, pick up the outside pink and then reattach. Grab another band, pull it through the first 5, and skip the green band, pick up the first pink, skip the middle two, pick up the outside pink, and reattach. I'm gonna show you guys one more time. So you want to grab a pink band, you want to pull that band through the first 5 loops or bands. I think loops is less confusing to use than bands. Skip the green band, pick up the first band after the green, skip the middle two or the next two, pick up the outside pink, then reattach. So guys, that is basically it. That is literally what you have to do, no matter how long you want it. I'm just going to now speed up this clip, and I will show you guys how to tie it off, which is so simple. I'm just gonna turn up the music and speed up the clip. Alright guys, so your bracelet now should look something like this. I just put my last band. Technically not my last band, but yeah, just my last pink band. I'm sure you guys had no trouble following this, because this is like very easy. Anyways, to close it up, whenever you want to stop, you can just, since my band here is pink, you're just gonna take 2 colors of that same band, the last band you put on. If I can find one. And guys, get this. Closing it up is extremely difficult. You're gonna take 2 bands and you're just gonna pull it through everything. And you should just have 4 bands left. Now, isn't that extremely difficult? I'm just gonna keep it on my hook for now. You can, obviously now you can attach your C-clip onto all these 4 bands here. But yeah, guys, that is all. That is how you make a mangrove bracelet. And yeah. So a bracelet that sits flat, but also when it stays on your wrist, these little, I don't know if I should call them spikes, they stick out like that. I'm sorry if I'm awkward. I really have not filmed a video in a long time, so sorry about that. So I hope you guys like your bracelet. If you guys have other suggestions for the name of this bracelet, please leave it in the comment section below. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye guys.